Testing. 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 Testing.
So I said no one more time.
Testing. Testing. Testing.
It's not doing that. Test.
Test. Test.
Test.
Testing. Testing.
There we go.
Okay. Are you good? All right. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yabashem, Yashai, Barakathum to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Alatah, Ba'ashem, Yashai to the sisters. We at the Isupk, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group.
That's right.
We teach that all so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. We are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And Esau, or as you may know him as white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah.
Now, today, which you already know, for those who don't know, today's a Sabbath service. We're going to be reading the book of Numbers chapter 4, verse 9, to the book of Numbers chapter 5, verse 8, 49 verses in the Hebrew. We do the 7 verses in the Hebrew and then break it down in the English and then continue. Before we get into the prayers, just remember, for anybody who may be watching online, brothers, remember to have your heads uncovered. Sisters, remember to have your heads covered. With that being said, you got anything about before we continue?
No,
all right. That being said, Abmadim, which means to stand or rise, just mean the brother up here. Sorry, face me. Sorry.
Loyal Allah, which means to Israel.
Sorry, face me. Sorry. Sorry, face me.
Amadim Yahakodam, which means to rise, stand and face the east. We're going over the prayers in the Hebrew and the English, beginning with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shumka, Yahweh, Malakos Taba'at, Rasazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'araza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Bathana, Become, Call, Yawam, Kasalakna, Kabawatna, Kasalakna, Kabawatna, Bala'at, Tabayana, Manasaya 1, Abal, Hawashina, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Pa'ala, Watapara, Ha'ilamium,
Aman. Now in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
This is the kach, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Babakshah,
Nathanawa, Hakah,
Rapa'ah,
Call Makalat,
Call
Madawa,
Hakah,
Latahar,
Hamat
Azariah,
Hakah,
Laquaya,
Hakah,
Arakawat, Tama'ala,
Barshan,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
the water among. This is Hakak, which is the power in the English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in the
Yahushua,
name of Yahushua,
please
please
give us the power,
give us the
the
power
power to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the
the
leper,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean
the
spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out
to cast them out
in the name
in the name
of Yahushua.
of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanah,
Vayashrala.
Vayashala,
Abayah.
Vayabaya,
Saparia.
Sapari,
Barak.
Barak,
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua,
The water Aman.
the water Aman. What we just said was, in the English, Lord,
Lord,
in the name of
in
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and
the school
the school
in the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Yenya,
All, Maharyam,
Maharyam,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Gaba'ah,
Gaba'ah,
Azariah,
Azariah,
Azariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayam,
Shemayam,
Wa'aratza,
Ratazah,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Namawat,
Namawat,
Galka,
Galka,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Anah,
Anah,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yashun,
Shawamar,
Shalmar,
Yashra'ala,
Yashala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Zalka,
Zalka,
Yah,
Yah,
Yamimka,
Yamka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Ashamash,
Ashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Ka,
Wa'irah,
Wa'irah,
Malayala,
La'ah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Call,
Call,
Rat,
Ra,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Paska, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Tazafka,
Zafka,
Wawafka,
Wa'afka,
Wa'atham,
Wa'itha,
Wa'ai,
I
will love.
will love. This is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord,
Comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
shade
Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The
thee
Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
The Lord
out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time
from
forth
this time forth
and even forevermore.
forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Dami Alaka,
all the Yulaka,
Al Taka Arash,
all Taka Arash,
Al Tashakwat,
all Tashakwat,
All
all
Kayahana,
Kayana,
Ayawabika,
Yebika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Aimaka,
Aimaka,
Yarawamya,
Yamwa,
Sawadah,
Sabda,
Wayatha,
Laita,
Yaitazawa,
Yatazawa,
Al Tizapawinika,
Altis Winika,
Marwa,
Marwa,
Rakawa,
Wa,
Wanakakidam,
Kakidum,
it's like it, Mogolia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Zakar,
Shem Yashra'ala,
Shemasha'ala,
Awada,
Abda,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawaitazawa,
Wa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakabwa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Marya,
Arya,
Rakawafwa,
Rafwa,
Mahalia,
Ahoya,
Yadawam,
Wam,
Wayashemai,
Shemai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Awaba,
Moaba,
Hagariam,
Gorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Waimawan,
One,
Waimalak,
Malak,
Halasha,
Alashah,
Amishabia,
Shabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gamashawar,
Alawa,
Alawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Wa,
Zarawai,
Wa,
Labunya,
Labunya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Saya,
Saya,
Sara'ah,
Sarah,
Kayabin,
Yabin,
Call,
Call,
Payaswan,
Payaswan,
Rashad Mawat,
Shamwa,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Dara,
Dara,
Hayawa,
Kaiwa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'atama,
Latama,
Shayatama,
Shatamu,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Kairab,
Rab,
Kazabah,
Kazaba,
Kazabah,
Kazaba,
Kazazalmanai,
Kazalmana,
Call Nasiyakamwa,
Call Nesanakamwa,
Ashar,
Shar,
Amarwa,
Marwa,
Naya Rashad,
Rasha,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Af,
Af,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alaya,
Shayatama,
Shatamu,
Kagagala,
Gaga,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
Kapanya,
Punya,
Rawaka'a,
Waka,
Ka'ash,
Ash,
Kabaira,
Ira,
Naira,
Ira,
Kalaba,
Wakalaba,
Kalahat,
Talahat,
Arayam,
Ariyam,
Kun,
Kun,
Daradapma,
Daradama,
Asairika,
Sairika,
Abasa,
Abasa,
Wapaska,
Pathka,
Sabahalam,
Baalam,
Kala'a,
Bala,
Pinyahum,
Yam,
Kalawan,
21,
Wayabakwashwa,
Kwash,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayabahoa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayagai,
Wayagai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Vodka,
Aluan,
Aliwan,
Alcohol,
Alcohol,
Ha'arazza.
Ha'aratazah. This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still.
O God.
O God,
For lo, thine enemies, make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate
And
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people
And consulted
consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off.
let's cut them off
For being a nation,
from being a
that
nation.
the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
Their confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and Hagarenes,
and Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also was drawn with
The
them.
sword also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as to the Midianites,
as to the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at the door.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nose like Oreb,
and like Zaid.
and like Zaid.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah,
as Zabah,
and as Almunah,
and as Almunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let us
ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of
the
God
house of God
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the
as the
wood,
fire burns the wood,
and as the flame set the mountains on
as the
fire.
flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy
with
storm.
thy storm.
Fill the face with shame,
Fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be
let
confounded
them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most
art the most high
over all the
over all the earth. These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Allah,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Tzav Ya'ah,
Zabi'ah,
Allah Wap Yahana,
Alwap Yahana,
Allah Wapyam,
Allah Wapim,
Hasaranyam,
Hasarunyim,
Hakwat Zayanyam,
Hakwat Zayinyim,
Hakhayoyam,
Hakayoyim,
Wa Akwatyan,
Wa Akwathin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Wa Hashem,
Bashan,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
the water,
the water,
Amen.
Amen. That is the blessings in the English. Blessed Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angel,
Commander General Yohanan,
commanding General Yohanan,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
the officers,
troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters,
and the sisters,
Yahweh, in
Yahweh,
the name of Yahweh
in
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, face me. You may be seated.
He was already sitting down, sir, before he even said something.
For anybody who's now tuning in, we're going to be reading out of the book of Numbers. We're going to start Numbers chapter 4, verse 9. We're going to end Numbers chapter 5, verse 8, 49 verses in the Hebrew. Priest and Officer Abad Ya'ala will be reading in the Hebrew, 7 verses, and then we'll break it down in the English and then continue. Participation is always encouraged. If anybody has any questions in the chat or in class, by all means, feel free to ask. Please also remember to like, share, and subscribe. We got to continue pushing this truth out. With that being said, everybody.
The book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Walakwa Hawa Bagada Baka Lath Waka Sawa Ath Mara Manarath Hama Ara Hama Awar Wa'atha Wa'ath Nada Tha Yaha Waha Wa'ath Malakwa Hayaha Malakwa Hayaha Wa'ath Maha Makatha Thayaha Wa'ath Kalaya Shama Naha Ashar Yasharathwa La'a Laha Bahama Wanathanawa Athaha Wa'ath Kala Yaha all Masha Makasaha Iwara Thakash Wanathanawa Isle Hamawat verse 11 Wa'ila Mazabach Hazahab Wapa Rasha Wapa Rasha Wa Bagada Bakala Waka Sawa Athwa Basa Bamasa Kaha Iwara Thakash Washama wa Ath, Bada Yawa, La, it's like a Walla Kwa Ka, it's like a Walla Kwa Wa, Ath Call Ya, Hasha Rath, Ashar, Yasha, it's like Yasha Rathwa, Bama, it's like a Bakwadash, Wanatha Nawa, All, Bagada, Bakalath, Waka Sawa, our thumb, Bama Kasama, I will Ra Thakash, Wanatha Nawa, I'll Hamawat, verse 13. Wada, so like Wada Sha Nawa, Ath, Hamazabach, Wapa Rashawa, Aila Al Yawa, Bagada, Agarama, so like Ada, so like Araga Mawa, so like Wana Thanawa, Ail Yawa, Ath Call Yawa, so like Call Yawa, Ashar, Wayasha, Washa Rathwa, Al Yawa, Bahama, Ath, Hamakath, so like Hamakatha, Ath, Hamazalagath, Wa'ath, Hawa Ayama, Wa'ath, Hamaza Rakwath, verse 5, so like Call Ya, Hamazabach, Wapa Rashawa, Al Yawa, Kasa Yawa, I will Ra, Thakash, Washa Mawa, Bada Wa, so like Bada Yawa, verse 15, Waka Laha, Aharan, Waba na Yawa, Laka Saf, Af, Hakodash, Wa'af, Call Yawa, Hakodash, Basana I, Hama, it's like Hamakanath, it's like a Hamaka Naha, Wa'atharaya Khan, Wa'aiba Wa, Banya, Kwawath, it's like a Kwahath, Lasha Ath, Yala Ah, Yaga Iwa, All, Hakodash, Wa'ima, it's like Wama Thawa, Allah, Masha, Banya, Kwatha, Ba'i, it's like Ba'a Hall, Mawa'id, verse 16. Last verse, right?
15 is the last one.
Oh, 15 was the last one? Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 15. Actually have the brother reading the English, if you could. Numbers chapter 4, verse 9. We're gonna start there.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
They shall take a cloth of blue and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamps, and his tongues, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And they shall put it and all the vessels thereof within a covering of badger skin, and shall put it upon a bar. Verse 11. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and shall put to the staves thereof. Verse 12. And they shall take all the instruments of ministry wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover with them a covering of badger skins, and shall put them on a bar. Verse 13. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. Verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, the flesh hooks, and the shovel, and the basins, all the vessels of the altar, and they shall spread upon it a covering of badger skins, and put to the staves of it.
Okay, so we'll stop right there real quick before you get to 15. So just so everybody has like kind of an understanding of what we're going over right now. So this is going over, these are the Levites, right? If you go to, you don't have to go here, but I'm just paraphrasing. If you go, I think it's 40. Yeah, 4, chapter 4, verse 4, it talks about Kohath, and eventually we're going to talk about Gershon. So these are the first and second born of Levi, and then their descendants. So there was a time, I think I said this a few weeks ago, there was a time where only Levites were priests.
Right.
Now, of course, like time has passed, and now, you know, you don't have to be necessarily just a Levite to be a priest. It's just how things worked at that time. And just kind of give you, like, you know, a little bit of the spirit of, you know, our Levite brothers, you'd be the so-called Haitians today. You can see it today. You could go through it, history when they fought against the French. They're one of the only, I mean, realistically, they're one of the only tribes to really like succeed and like fighting off their
Right.
oppressor, you know, which is crazy. But just to give you again, like the spirit of Levites, you know, Moses, Aaron, you know, these were all Levite brothers. These, when you really get into it, you know, the Lord sent Levites to get us up out of Egypt.
Right.
You know, that they don't play. They're not, they like, I don't know if anybody's ever met, you know, our so-called Haitian brothers and sisters today, but I have. And let me tell you something about Levi. They don't play around, man. All right. They've always been about their business. At one point, when Levites were priests, they were so in tune to being holy that they wouldn't even take a wife that has known a man at one point. Now, when I say that, I mean a woman that, of course, was like a widow or something of that sort. Like, let's say her husband passed. If she's known a man at one point, they wouldn't even take her to wife. It's not wrong to do, because actually, you go into Leviticus. I'm paraphrasing. There's actually a law saying that the only time that a woman can remarry is if sadly her husband does pass. Because now, you know, of course, he's not here anymore. The Lord's not just going to let you be alone, of course. But that's just the kind of spirit that they had. That's all I just wanted to bring out real quick. So right now, you know, this is the descendants of Levi who are pretty much going forth and making the altar as the Lord wants it, of course. You got anything before we continue?
Come on, if I may. And another thing we're going over is the division of the work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was the one family or this one tribe of Levi, but there's so many different families, like you said, the first and second born. They're dividing the work of the priest. That's how today there's departments in the school, right? You know what I'm saying? There's departments within the school where a priest, when he becomes officer, he chooses a department, and he, you know what I'm saying, that's his department. You know what I'm saying? Now these people, right, these brothers right here is being described as, let's say, the tabernacle department. You know what I'm saying? To put it in layman's terms, this is just division of the work. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is you know, telling Moses and Aaron to divide the work amongst the families of Levi. Like that's just
no, you swap. You can go to verse 15, Baba Shah.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary as the camp is to set forward, they shall not touch any holy thing lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation.
All right, that's it for that. All right, so now you can start at verse 16.
okay. The book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wakwadath, ala Izara ban, Aharan, Hakahan, Washa, it's like a Washa na, Hama Wara, Wakwa, Wakata, Wakwa Tarath, Hasha, it's like a Hasa Mayama, Waha, it's like Wama na, Wamaka, Wama na, like Wama na Kaf, Hatha Ma Wada, Washa Mawa, it's like a Washa Man, Hama Sha Kaha, Pakwadath, Call, Hamashakan, Wakal, Ashar, Bawa, Bakwadash, Wabaka, La Yawa, Waya the Bar, Yahweh, All Masha, All Haran, La Amar, All Thaka, it's like a Thakara, Ya Tawa, Shabbat, Masha Pach, it's like a Masha Pach, Hakwa Hath Thaya, Matha Waka, Hala Yawam. It's like a Hala Yum, verse 19. Waza Af, Aishawa, Laham, Waha Yath. It's like a Waka Yath, Wala Yama, it's like Yamathawa, Basha, it's like a Bagasha Thama, Af Kodash, Ha Kodash Yum, Aharan, Wabanya, like Wabanayawa, Waba Awa, Washa Mawa, our thumb, Ayash, Isle, it's like Iba Dathwa, Wa'al, Masha Awa, Wala Iba, it's like Yaba Awa, Lara Awatha, Lara Awa, Kabbalah Ath, Hakodash, Wamatha verse 21, Waya the bar, Yahweh al Mashal Amar, Nasha, Ath, Ra'ash, Banayah, Garshan, Gama, Hama, Labayath, Abba Thama, Lama Shapakdam, verse 23, Mabana, Shala Shayam, Shanaha, Wama Ailaha, Aida, Bana, Kama, it's like Kama Shayam, Shana, Thakwada, like Thakwada, our thumb, Ka Haba'a, La, so La Tazaba'a, La, it's like a La Tazabad, so like a La Ibad, La, it's like a Ibad, Ba'aha, Mawa Aida, verse 24, Za'af, Ibadah.
Yeah, 24.
Oh, that's it. That's the last verse.
Yeah, you're gonna go 16 to 22. So you done.
Oh, so like
Yeah, no. You if you could can you go to start at Numbers chapter 4, verse 16? We're gonna go to 22.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 16. And to the office of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest pertaineth the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and all of that therein in the sanctuary, and in the vessels thereof. Verse 17. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites.
Okay, so I'll have you stop real quick. So going back to Numbers 4 and 15, where it says, after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch any holy thing lest they die. So what this is it's signifying at this time, right? These are all Levites. When it says Kohathites, this is just, I believe it's the second, I think it's the second son of Levi. So these are all Levites, just so everybody understands. So at this time, they were tasked with kind of like the manual labor of transporting everything, right? Aaron and Moses, they're more so like kind of like just making sure that everything's in order. So that was pretty much stated to signify, again, spirit of Levi. This was so holy and important. Pretty much the spirit was on them like, hey, you know, we want to make sure everything's covered up. We're going to make sure everything's clean. We're going to transport everything. We're not even going to touch the holy things with our bare hands lest we die. All right. So when we go back to 18, where it says, cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites. This is the Most High speaking to Moses, pretty much letting them know, like, you know, he recognizes what they're doing, and it's very honorable that they have the spirit of, I'm not even going to touch the stuff. You know, I want to make sure everything's covered, you know, lest we die. He's just letting them know, like, don't separate your brothers in a sense, right? We all still family, you know, good on you to have that type of spirit, but don't cut them off.
Right.
Yeah, that's all that is. You got anything about before we continue?
No, sir.
All right. So you can go to, you finished verse 18. Okay, you can go to verse 19, Baba Kasha.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 19. But thus do unto them that they may live and not die.
You see right there, right? Most High's letting them know, like, hey, like, you know, they're not gonna die. Like everything is fine. So nobody's dying real quick. I just want everybody to understand that because some people might get confused, like, lest they die. Like, you know, these ain't Gentiles, you know, these ain't heathens. Like, you know, we of course, there's no Gentile that's supposed to come into the congregation. We understand that, right? Heathens are not allowed here. These are not heathens. I just want everybody to understand that. That's all. They just had that spirit on them, like, oh, this is so precious. Let me not even touch it. But Most High's like, chill out. You just your brothers. Don't do that. That's all. You can go ahead.
When they approach into the most holy things, Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint them everyone to his service and to his burden.
Mm-hmm. So again, appointing everybody what you shall do. Go ahead.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 20.
Yep.
But they shall not go in to see when the holy things are covered, lest they die.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 21. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the house of the fathers by their families.
I'm gonna stop right there. So again, kind of just calling out the contradiction of the so-called Jewish man today. Anybody who's familiar with Jewish culture, they say that you are a Jew based off your mother. That's what they say. You can read all throughout the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that you are a Jew by your mother.
Right.
It clearly states by the house of your father. Multiple times you see this throughout the Bible. I've said this a few times. If anybody doesn't have this app, it's called the Blue Letter Bible. You get that, and you can start looking up like certain names, right? One of them, it was talking about the lineage of Judah. I bring this up quite a bit. And he was with a Canaanite woman, which would be a so-called African woman today, right? Clearly, she's not an Israelite, right? But he still was with her. All those children, if you look up their names in the Blue Letter Bible, it actually tells you what tribe that person is from. Nowhere does it say that any of his descendants are Canaanites. They're not labeled as that. They're still an Israelite. And again, going back even further than that, you got to remember what is an Israelite? Let me ask y'all that. What is an Israelite? Besides God's chosen people, like we know that, but like, what is the actual definition of an Israelite? If anybody knows. I give you a hint. Who is Israel in the Bible? Go ahead.
Jacob.
Right. It's Jacob. So when you hear Israelite, Edomite, Cushite, Ishmaelite, all that is, that "ite" part means child of or descendant of. So an Israelite is someone who is a descendant of Jacob, like you just said, right? So my point being is there was a time there were no Israelites. You get my point? There was one man by the name of Jacob, whose name later changed to Israel.
Right.
All his wives, they weren't Israelites. None of them. So we came from a man who had women from different nations. Now, though, as you continue to read throughout the Bible, now there's enough of us. The Lord's like, okay, you know, there's enough of y'all. Y'all don't need to go outside and go look for women or men from other nations. Y'all have y'all nation now. Y'all good. That's what that's talking about. So if anybody ever gets like kind of confused, like, oh, well, because people will argue this, y'all against interracial marriage, but you know, in the Bible, you know, so-and-so was with this woman and that was a different time.
Right.
That was allowed at that time because we needed more of us. Who is Jacob going to be with? We don't reproduce asexually. You know, I can't just like create a baby like out of nowhere. He needed a woman. All right. Same thing with his sons, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Simeon, all of them, they needed wives. Those wives were from other nations. And the reason why laws were put in throughout the Bible is because something has happened to where, okay, the Lord said, we're not going to do that. Perfect example with Jacob. He had wives, multiple wives, right? But two of them were blood-related sisters. The Lord does not want that anymore because he saw what happened. Remember, he liked Rachel more. Rachel was the one that he really wanted. Leah kind of got pushed to the side. Lord didn't like that. So what did he do? Boom. He made Rachel barren. And then he made Leah fertile. So now it's like, oh, you're gonna love Leah because now she's the one that can actually bear you children. But of course, couldn't leave Rachel to the side for too long too. So then he opened up back her womb. So now she's able to bear children as well. You get my point? You got to be fair. But then there was a law put that I'm paraphrasing that you are not going to take the sister of your wife to vex her. Meaning, yeah, you can have multiple wives, but if you have like that, what's that term? Sister wives? Like we don't do that here.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a thing here. There's no sister wives. No. If you have women who are blood related sisters, you can't wife both of them up because it's not right. It just starts something. They start to be in competition with each other. You gotta remember they grew up together. Like it's weird.
Right.
It's weird. You don't do that. Same thing while certain laws were saying, boom, you don't take the mother of your wife. You don't do that. That's weird. Or let's say you get with your woman. Let's just say she had a child before you. Let's say she had a daughter. You don't take her daughter to wife. That's weird. Okay. Just so everybody understands something. So going back to the interracial marriage, yes, there was a time. That time is now is that we don't do that no more.
Right.
Just so everybody has to understand. It's house of your father. If you have a black man, white woman today, they have a child. That child is an Israelite. However, you don't still sinner. You don't want that because what does it do? It causes confusion. We already know about Solomon and what happened, and he started chasing heathen women, and he lost the kingdom because he started building base temples and started worshiping their gods. And you see that a lot because you start to assimilate into their culture. Their culture is not your culture. You don't do that. Even if, because some brothers will hear that, oh, but the baby's still an Israelite. Yeah, but you're a sinner. And your child probably gonna be punished. And your child probably not even gonna know that they are Israelite. They're gonna think that they something else. Just being real with you. You got anything about?
Last round. Well,
Let's see. Okay, so we can. Yeah, we already went to 22, so you'll go 23.
so we start at 25.
Oh yeah, because you
'Cause I already
started.
23. 24.
So start at 25. Let me see. Sorry. 6, 7, 25 to 29.
29.
Yeah. And we'll be back on track.
Okay. The book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 25 in the Hebrew.
Oh, go ahead. Oh no, you were supposed to stop there. Yeah, you're good.
Wana sha'wa'ath yara aya slagi. Yara ya'aith hamashakan slagi. Hamashakan wa'ath laham slagi. Ahama slagi aha mawa'id maka sahawa wama kasaha hatakash ashar wa'ila al-yawa Mala ma ilaha ha it's like wa'ath masaka pakath it's like a pathak aha mawa'id verse 26 wa'ath kwala ayawa it's like a kwala aywa it's like a kwala aya hakatazar wa'ath masaka pathak sha'ayar it's like a sha'ira Hakatazar, Ashar, Ayla, Hamashakan, Wa'ayla, Hamazabah, Sabayab, Wa'ath, it's like a Mayathara, it's like Mayatha, Rayahum, Wa'ath, Kal Ya, Iba, it's like Iba Dathum, Wa'ath call Ashar Aisha it's like Ya'isha Lahum Iba da Yawa it's like Iba da Wa it's like I'll Paya Ha'arun it's like Aharun Wabana Yawa Thaha it's like Thahaya call Ibadath Banya Hagarasha, it's like Hagarashana Ya, Kalal, Hamash, it's like Mama Shah, it's like Mama Shum, Walakal, Ibadathum, it's like Ibadathum, Wapa Kwa Dathum, Ilahum, Mama Sharath, Ath Call, Mama Sham, it's like Mama Sham, it's like Za'ath, Ibadath, Mama, it's like Masha Paktham, it's like Masha Pakth, Banya, Hagara Shah, Naya, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Wama Shah, Marathum, it's like a Bayada, Aya, it's like Ayathamara, Bun, Aharon. So like Ayathamar, it's like Ayathamar, Bun, Aran, Hakahan, Bunya, Mara Raya, Lamasapakthum, Labayath, Abathum, Thapa Quada, it's like a Thapa Quada, a thumb. That's it.
Is it
29, right?
29? Yep.
Come on.
Okay, most high in Christ. All right. If you could start Numbers chapter 4, start at verse 20.
What? 23. So
Yeah, you could start at 23. Go to 23 to 29.
Yeah, that's it.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 23. From 30 years old and upward until 50 years old shalt thou number them.
Mm-hmm.
All that enter to perform the service to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24. This is the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and for burdens. And they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle and the tabernacle of the congregation, its covering and the covering of the badger skins that is above upon it, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 26. And the hangings of the court, and the hanging for the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar round about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them, so shall they serve.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27. At the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershonites, all their burdens and all their service, and ye shall appoint unto them in the charge of their burdens. Verse 28. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation. And their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 29. As for the sons of Merari, thou shalt number them after their families by the house of their fathers.
All right, that's it for that. So pretty much kind of going back to what Ibad was saying earlier. This would be kind of like what you would call today. I would equate this to like the High Holy Day department.
Right. Yep.
These are brothers, making sure that the tabernacle of the congregation is up to par. It's pretty much so that we're going to be reading just pretty much the instructions in how they carried out their task. Very similar to how Noah was instructed on how to build the ark.
Right.
And brothers even before that, we've read this quite a bit, but again, it just goes to show, we're organized. There's rank and order. Moses and Aaron, Aaron especially, he is the priest that is in charge. Moses, of course, he's the one that's speaking with the Most High to make sure everything is done. So these brothers are working together. Aaron has his sons. They're delegating everything. But I know it sounds somewhat trivial to go over because it sounds simple, right? It is simple. But sadly, in today's society, especially here in the United States, a lot of our brothers and sisters don't want to work together. We get upset about dumb stuff. Really dumb stuff to the point that we start to lose the plot. A perfect example. I just want to bring this up. Here in America, I don't know if you see it on the internet. They argue, how do you feel about 50-50? Stuff like that, right? I don't know why we're about to be in 2026 and we're still having these conversations. Sadly, okay, Black Americans as a whole, not as individuals, our community actually makes the least amount of money as a whole in the community, right? Compared to pretty much every other nation. I think right above us is our Hispanic brothers and sisters. So like we the bottom two. You know what I'm saying? So my point is work together, right? Work together to achieve your goal. Stop worrying about things that the white man is put in front of you to pretty much differentiate between each other.
Right.
Y'all don't want to have a household together because your idea of a man is mostly just his money, right? You know, I was just talking about this like a while ago, and the things that we value are very vain. You think, oh, you know, if your man ain't got no money, then you know you're not gonna respect him no more. That's trivial. You know, we reading about priests. You think these priests were rich? Think about that when you hear about the mega churches. They be like doing like it's like a Chris Brown concert in there. It's freaking crazy. They be having like you seen them. They be having like the ropes and stuff, and they be swinging around doing all this crazy stuff. And I'm just like, well, so that's where all the money going to. Like, how about you feed the needy?
For the tithes on.
Yeah, that's
not
what
yours, but that's what.
Yeah,
Christian church.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I know it sounds wild, but it's because it really looked like that. I don't know if y'all ever seen a Chris Brown concert. Like he be like.
The stun effects.
Yeah, like he be doing all that crazy stuff, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Why are we doing that in a mega church though? Like we supposed to be serving the Lord, and you over here doing backflips in the air. Like, what are we doing here? It sounds crazy, but my point being is, we lost the plot a long time ago. You know, so-called white man got you thinking other stuff. You worried about other stuff. You need to worry about your people, man. You know, this is something simple. Brothers got together. They got a task, and they're doing it for their community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not letting outside influences get into their head and saying, oh, well, you need to do this. No, you worry about your people. So that's all I got. You got anything?
No, sir.
All right. That was verse 29. So I think it's 30 to 36. 30 to 36 in Hebrew.
The book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 30 in the Hebrew. Mabana, Shala Shayam, Shanaha, Wama Ailaha, Aida, so like a Waida, Bun, Hakamash, Shanaha, Thapa Quad Dama, so like a call, Haba Lataza Ba'a, La'aida, so like a La'ibad, Ibadath, Aha, Mawa'id, Haza, so like a Waza Af, Masha, Maratha, Masha, Mama Shum, so like Mama Shum, Lakal, it's like a Ibadathum, it's like a Ibadathum, Ba'aha, Mawa'id, Quara Shaya, Hamasakan, Waba, like Waba Ra Yaka, Yawa, Waya, like a Wa'aya, Ma, it's like a Wa'ay, Ma Ya da Yawa, like Wahada na Yawa, Wa'ay Ma, Waidaya, Hakatazar, Sabaya, Wa'ada Ba, it's like a Wa'ada Bayan. Nayahum, it's like a Wa'ada Nayahum, Waya the thumb, Wama Yatha Ra Yahum, Lakar Hala, it's like a Kala Yahum, Walakal, Iba the thumb, Bas, like a Waba Shah Matha. Thapa Dayawa, Af Kaya, Masha Marath, Mama Shum, verse 33, Za'af, Ibada, Masha Pach, Banya, Mararai, Lakal, Ibadathum, Ba'aha, Mawa'id, Bayad, Ayathamar, Bun, Aharan, Hakahan, Waya Paquad, Masha, Wa'aran, Wana Shaya Aya, Hawa Aida, it's like a Hawa Aid, Af Banya, Hakwa Hathya, Lama Shapaktham, Wala Ba Yatha, Ha'a, it's like Abathum, Mabana, Shala Shayam, Shanaha, Washa, it's like a Wama Ailaha, Iwada, It's like a wa'id, banya, kamash, shanaha, call, abba, it's like a haba'a, lataza ba'a, la'aiba da, ba'a mawa'id, verse 36, waya hayawa, pakwa dayaha, it's like a pakwa dayaham, lamash pak thumb, ala payaham, it's like ala payam, it's like alapyam, shaba'ai, mawa'ath, waka mashyam, verse 47. It's like verse 37. Alaha pakwa daya masha pak hakwa hathya call ibada ba'aha mawa'ai dashar pakwada masha wa'aran ail paya yahweh bayad bayad masha. Verse 38, wapa kwa what it's like a wapa kwa daya wadaya banya garashan lama shapak thumb wala bayath wala bayath abba thumb. Verse 39, last verse, wabana shala shayam shanaha wama ilaha I like I would it's like a wa'ida banya kama haka it's like a ka'a Kama Shayam, Shanaha, Kar, Haba'a, Latazaba'a, Laibada, Baha, Mawa'id.
Where'd you read to?
It's 39.
Oh, it's 36.
It's like
Nah, you good though. It's all good.
36?
Yeah, no, you already passed it. You good though. We'll just read it like that. Now you good. So we'll go so this time we'll go Numbers chapter 4, verse 30 to 39. Nah, it's all good.
10 verses.
Nah, you good.
Right.
Just got in the spirit. That's all it was.
Numbers chapter 4, verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, shalt thou number them. Everyone that entereth into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 31. And this is the charge of their burden, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation. The boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and sockets thereof. Verse 32. And the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, and with all their service, and by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of their burden. 33. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Verse 34. And Moses and Aaron and the chief of the congregation numbered the sons of the Kohathites after their families and after the house of their fathers. Verse 35. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 36. And those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. Verse 37. These were they that were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Verse 38. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the house of their fathers. Verse 39. From 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation.
Okay, most high in Christ. So just giving instruction on how they're building up the tabernacle for the congregation. You got anything before we continue?
Nah, sir. Also, like if I may,
Go ahead.
and this right here is another example of why we are the school that the Bible speaks of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because now everything that pertains to the tabernacle, you think the brothers that was actually carrying the tabernacle, carrying the pillars that constructed the tabernacle, y'all think they heard it from the Lord themselves? They heard it from Moses and Aaron and somebody above them. I'm saying, or somebody under them, and somebody under them, until it trickled down to the order was given to the men who actually did it. Now, in here, we follow orders. You know what I'm saying? We get our orders straight from Commander Junior Hana, General Hyman, and the generals over said department, and the men over that department, and it trickles down until it's to us. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is very important because a lot of people don't think that following the men above you is important. You know what I'm saying? Because the black man's mentality is, well, man, I ain't finna listen to no man. So, like, if I may, I ain't finna listen to no other nigga. Can't no other nigga tell me what to do. That's weak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In order to be a leader, you have to be led. How can you be led if another nigga can't tell you what to do? You know what I'm saying? This is all about following orders and following instructions. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do, it's like, if I may,
go ahead.
The protocol of Sabbath service, it's listed. Everything we have to do, we have to follow strict instructions. You know what I'm saying? We're not just throwing the prayers just because we want to. You know what I'm saying? That's in the protocol, and because, you know what I'm saying, we crying out to the Lord, we praying. You know what I'm saying? The SAR, you know what I'm saying, the SAR, the wine, the horn, everything is protocol. It's order in here.
Right.
That's what this is all about. It's about order. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers in the world don't have order. That's why our community looks like chaos. It looks like we have no set rules, no set morals, nothing but chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because we lack order. You know what I'm saying? But once you come back to the law, once you come back to following who you truly are, Hebrew Israelites, like according to the Bible, the 12 sons of Jacob, Israel, you have order. You know what I'm saying? And you look way better. It's like in everything. You know what I mean? It's like, that's my point.
Nah, I think that's an excellent point. You know, I know we harp on order a lot here, but the reason why we do, like you said, is because you look what happens when we don't have order.
Right.
Look what happens. It is chaos. Sadly, you know, you go out into the so-called Black and Hispanic community, and like we all have a different mindset. Like we all think that we can just do what we want to do, or really, I'm gonna say it real quick. You know, we try to assimilate with what the white man tells us to do.
Right.
Just keeping it honest. Keeping it honest. Because think about it. The reason why you have, sadly, a lot of brothers in the world who, I'm gonna say in a sense, like they don't, when I say don't value women, I'm saying in a sense of like, you might be attracted to a woman, right? You are a straight heterosexual male and you like women sexually. But outside of that, you don't care. You'll have sex with that woman, this woman. You got 5 baby mamas and you ain't there for none of your kids. And you put all the work on them and you just, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go do me. You 40, 50 years old still doing that stuff. And then that's the reality though with some brothers. And then vice versa. You got some sisters who same thing. They don't like a man, they'll lust after a man.
Right.
And as soon as that man ain't got no money, or he doesn't have enough money for you, or the second he tries to tell you something that you might not want to hear, but he's telling you this because he's supposed to be your head, right? You don't look at him as your head. You look at him as something to be used. He's a tool for you. That's all it is. And again, it's order. In the Bible, it says the head of every man is Christ. Every woman is her man.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. Order, right? Chain and command. In the world, we want to do what we want to do. This is what we do. We say, I don't listen to man. I listen to God. Okay.
Can't no man tell me what to do.
Yeah. Can't no man tell me what to do. I only listen to God. Okay. Well, God sent a man to tell you what the hell to do. You like that. You go in the Bible. What do you think the whole point of a priest is? A priest is a messenger from the Lord. That's it. That man, the Lord saw something in him, anointed him up, and now it's like, okay, I need you to go do more. You think the Lord is going to come down himself in the flesh, and he's like, you need to do this. No, he brings up a spirit in certain brothers to go delegate. That's all it is. Even like when we can bring this all the way back to Genesis. Right. In Genesis, you know, it says gods, but when you go to the Hebrew Elohim, gods can mean powers, right? The Most High, you know, we all heard of the creation story, right? The Most High didn't create everything necessarily himself. He anointed certain powers, angels' powers, to do things the way that he wanted to. And it says, oh, he created the earth in 7 days. No, he actually created everything in approximately 6,000 to 7,000 years. But again, delegation, right? A power system. He gave orders. They carried out them orders, so on and so forth. And now we're here, you know, and that took a lot of time. And they had to listen to him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
No, think about it. The Lord was so upset of the wickedness that was going on in the earth that he repented that he even made human beings. You know what repent means in the Bible? It means sorry.
regret.
Yeah, bro, you
He regretted that he
We-
made the human race. It's crazy.
like you see how
Oh
like
my
evil
gosh.
the world is now.
Come on now.
It was even worse. I know that sounds crazy. Like it was worse at one point, to the point that the Lord was like, "Yo, I'm about to hit the reset button, and I'm just gonna create something new because y'all tweaking." And then there was Noah. He
Right.
found grace in Noah and gave Most High hope. Like, okay, you know what? Maybe they're not all bad. I'm still gonna get rid of a lot of them though, but I'm gonna save these right here. Imagine if Noah didn't listen. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? If Noah didn't listen, we wouldn't even like. I don't know what would have happened. There would be no human beings. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
There wouldn't be none of that. All right. Imagine if Jacob didn't listen. Imagine if Moses didn't listen to the Most High. Mind you, Aaron's his brother. Aaron had to listen to Moses. Imagine if people didn't listen. There was a time he wasn't listening to Moses. Remember that golden calf? You know, we saw what happened with that. We were so like, you know,
Need to see my God.
yeah, you know, I need to see my God, so I'm gonna make this right here. This is what got us up out of Egypt. That's crazy. That's ludicrous.
How can
You see, go ahead.
how can your God be something that can't walk, that you have to pick up and carry with you, that you have to create with your own hands? How can you worship something that you made
Come
and
on.
call it your God? Like that's just so confusing, and that's why the world, like, that's why I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad at the Lord for, you know what I'm saying, hitting that reset button. Most High Christ said he did that because if not, the world would be even more wicked than what it already was.
Yes.
Even like you saying, when we was brought out of Egypt, the Lord even told Moses, like, man, it's like,
What?
man, these niggas pissing me off, bro. I'm finna make Moses ice. I'm finna make some Moses
No,
ice.
for real. Yeah.
Let the earth swallow all of them up. I'm finna make Moses ice, man.
Mhm.
Like we have pissed the Lord off so many times, man, and let's end the cycle here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's not piss the Lord off where he choose another man and like, I'm gonna make a nation out of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide you this contract. Sign that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a family out of you because these people is pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we don't have order.
Right.
And he gave us order. He gave us law, statutes, and commandments. He gave us structure for a reason.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Stop the confusion. Stop lowering yourselves to the world. Like, do you understand like how special it is to be one of the chosen people of Israel? I don't think they know because they see the state we in today. You know what I'm saying? But only the Lord's chosen people could be in this state of, living and still flourish and still, wax greatly throughout the entire planet Earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And still find some type of way to succeed in the few of us that do. You know what I'm saying? Only us can bear this condition. Only us can bear the burden of serving this people so many years ago and then coming back and living amongst them. You know what I'm saying? The little hook nose bastard with the funny hats, he couldn't even live around his oppressor. So they gave him his own land. But you blacks, natives, Hispanics, y'all live around y'all oppressor, man.
Every day.
And only a strong nation, only the Lord's chosen people can do something like that. Because
Mhm.
any other nation would try and unalive themselves, a mass unaliving. You know what I'm saying? But we do it every day. We stay around our oppressor, man. Only a strong nation can do that, man. But we need structure. We can't just be strong. We need to be structured. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No, you're absolutely correct because again, emphasizing this is what happens when we don't have order. And, you can go all throughout the Bible. There's so many examples of what happens when we just don't listen to the Most High. And and I know some of y'all because we are aware that our videos reach certain people that think like, oh, these dudes dumb. They don't know what they're talking about. They're Power Rangers, or they're laughing and think it's a joke, but at the same time, those same people don't have order. We live, especially now we live in a day and age where everybody want to be famous. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, like there was a time where like celebrities were like kind of like untouchable in a sense. It's like, your favorite actor, I don't know, could be anybody. And it's like you will never see them. You'll probably never interact with them. Now, the way the internet is now, you got like streaming, you got all these social media platforms, pretty much everybody has so much access to fame in a sense.
right.
Everybody wants to be famous. And sadly, a lot of our brothers and sisters, how you get famous? Let's be real. So like, for my language, you be cooning.
You gotta be
I'm a
tennis on
yeah. You gotta do some wild stuff like
show up.
It's a couple of them. It's like some young dudes who like stream and stuff like Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, it's like the AMP, all them, right?
Yeah,
now to anybody who does not know who these people are, Entertainment. That's all it is. Like, we're no stranger to entertainment. Like, we've seen plenty of black entertainers, Hispanic entertainers, stuff like that. The thing is, what sadly a lot of these young men are starting to realize is, because I've seen something, it was like the something award, something streamer award, and there was an example. It was a white host, and like she's clearly being racist.
Yeah,
Clearly being racist. And like I'm looking at some of their faces, and it was like some of them were like a little confused, and then some of them, they had like some backlash or whatever. But like that's what happens. Like they only like you when you entertain them,
right.
When you are doing wild stuff, when black women are overly sexualizing themselves, black men over sexualizing themselves, degrading each other. You got Zeus Network, which is freaking crazy. Like the thing, even with the term Zeus Network, that's European mythology.
Greek, bro.
Greek. You feel me? But then you got black people acting a damn fool on there for what? For entertainment. That's what they want you to do.
Right.
Because now you're under their order. You're under Esau's order. He wants you to act a damn fool for his pleasure, whatever it may be. How about you try serving the Lord?
Right.
Maybe you wouldn't be strung out on drugs. A lot of these celebrities be like cracked out because who knows what they got them doing behind closed doors. They own their damn life. You think that Kevin Hart and all them, they free? They ain't free. They ain't free. They just in the house. That's all it is. They still gotta abide by what their oppressor says. Young Thug and all them still gotta go back to some Jewish man who runs their company.
Like, bro,
that's what they do. They will literally go out here and talk about degrading their women. They'll kill another nigga, Salakia. That's what the music that they're producing is. That's what they're putting out for you. But then they go back and get their check from some dude in a yarmulke. That's what happens. That's real. That's really what happens.
Good job, Thug. Good job.
Yeah, because you under their order.
Good job.
You want structure, you gotta serve the Lord. I know some of y'all think that, it's made by a white man. No, this was stolen by the white man. That's what happened. And that's been revealed plenty of times. They orchestrated like slave Bible. They reworded certain things to make you pretty much docile. Because now it's like you don't want to fight no more. You think, oh yeah, the Lord got me. The Lord ain't got you. You don't even serve him.
I don't even know the Lord.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about like, God got me as you are a raging whore. You pimp women. You're a pedophile. You're all these evil, disgusting things, and you think God got me. No, he don't. That's why you're in the condition you are now. So my point being is, I don't want to be so long-winded, but we are God's chosen people. We haven't been moving like we God's chosen people.
Right.
The Lord wants to help you, but you got to help yourself. If he tells you don't eat pork, don't eat the damn thing. There's beef bacon, right? Tastes way better.
I was going to say beef bacon is
fire. It's good. He's the Lord telling you don't sleep with no white woman. Some of y'all so lustful. You think, I'm gonna get me a snow bunny. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
Man, white woman go talk to me like that, man.
Yeah,
bitch, if I got me a snow bunny, she wouldn't talk to me like that.
And then you piss her off one time, she gonna call the cops on your ass.
Or she gonna kill you.
That's like what happens.
Unalive.
No, but that's real though. And you mean to tell me, like, mind you, we got 12 tribes. You mean to tell me you couldn't find one sister? You hate your own women that much. You just had to go off to another nation. You couldn't find one. You let me guess. You think all black and Hispanic would allow ghetto on a ratchet, right? That's what you think. Who made you think that though? The white man. You think white people ain't ratchet? You have you seen they be on meth? I'll tell y'all a story real quick, right before we continue. I'm gonna wrap it up, but just to show you that is a racial stereotype that they have prolonged forever. They want you to think like, black fathers are not in their child's lives. Mind you, when you look at the statistics, it's actually white men. It's actually a lot of white men, but they get a free pass, right? This is what I was still in the military at this time. I had to go to some school or whatever. Anyway, there was it was our first class petty officer. He had to leave one day, right? He ended up coming back. This is in Florida. We're asking like, what happened? And he's telling us, oh yeah, we had to call the cops. There was an explosion. I'm like, explosion? What the hell? You mean explosion? His neighbors did meth. They had a meth lab behind their house and it blew up. I cannot make this up. They had a dog in there. The dog died. That's what happened. And they had to call the cops because I guess there been multiple reports of them doing meth, but they were like hiding and stuff, and then finally it blew up. And it's ghetto. That's ghetto. That's like some white trashy stuff, man. But like, we're the ones that are allowed to ghetto and ratchet, and they make you think that, and you believe it. You want to know why? Because you hate yourself. That's what it comes down to. You hate yourself. You hate your people. You don't want to serve the Lord because you serve Esau. You think that if you embody what they teach you, you'll be one of them. You'll be one of the good ones. Yeah, go to a MAGA rally. You're gonna get your ass whooped. I'm saying that because that's what happened. That's literally what happened.
Stumped out by some cowboy boots.
No, for real.
Some blue jeans.
You think like, oh yeah, I'm with America. Like, meanwhile, America don't like you. I voted for Trump. You're an idiot. Look what he's doing. He's literally sending ICE agents out to round up illegal immigrants. Every single day, there's somebody else that I'm finding out done got snatched up, and they don't care. Mind you, with ICE, right? They're just hiring random people. Some people are not even in ICE. Some of them are just putting on like ICE attire, I guess you should say, and they're just going on around just beating up people. No, like straight up.
That's not funny, but
that's
crazy. How bored do you have to be?
That's what they do. I seen one. There was some dude. He was walking in his neighborhood, and it was like a random van that just pulled up, and it was ICE agents that came out. Didn't ask for any ID. Didn't ask for anything. They just got out and started chasing him. And luckily, he recorded the whole thing. And I think he ended up like getting away or whatever. And then to come to find out, they're not even ICE agents. These are just regular racist dudes. Just regular, like just racist white people. Like you think because they ain't got a Klan member hat on that, oh, you safe. No, they hate you. But that's who you choose to serve. Chaos. When you don't have order, you need to be with your people. We say it all the time. Even people in the world say it. If so-called blacks, Hispanics got together, we would be so good. Yeah, we would. But you don't want to because you want to be white or assimilate into whiteness. That's your problem. Maybe you should try. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. Slocky.
So if I may, maybe you should try and put the marijuana down too.
Yeah.
Man, them Power Ranger niggas don't know what they talking about, bro. All they do is spread hate.
With a blunt in their hand.
Yeah, all them niggas do is spread hate, bro. They don't know what they talking about. Christ's name is Yeshua. Like, somebody walked up to me at campus like, come on, bro. We all know Yeshua's king, bro. I'm like, bro, it was transvestite.
Oh.
I'm like,
that's crazy.
I couldn't even say nothing.
What do you say to that?
Okay. I need to put the weed down, pick up a Bible, man.
Oh,
and put on some all black. Come to class, bro.
No, seriously.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't have order. You know what I'm saying? Let us teach you how to be ordered. It's like it.
Nah, you too wild. That's crazy.
I'm like, he said, come on, bro. Y'all know Yeshua's king, bro. And I'm looking, I'm like,
what are you?
No,
for real. What are
and she's gonna walk off. I'm like, pick off, bro.
But you stop to say that, and then
you stop to say that, and then just gonna continue on about your day.
I'm telling you,
have it. You got it.
Y'all think we be joking? These are real like interactions we be having. There was another one we had not that long ago. It was a brother, sadly, and as he, literally kind of what you're saying, he's smoking right there, and then he's, God, my gosh, my brain hurting like thinking about it. He's saying that he's equivalent to Christ when literally we're not equivalent to Christ, and then he's saying that he can make his own planet.
But the dude saying he was God.
Yeah, he said, I'm a God. I can make my own planet right now. And we're like, okay, we'll prove it. I don't gotta prove nothing to you. All right, bro. What are you here for? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, like I know we laughing, but like this is really what happens when you don't have order. We just be our minds. The Bible says, don't lean into your own understanding for a reason.
Right.
Because you out in the world, you think
I'm God.
I'm God. I can make a planet right now. I run everything. As you smoke right there, and you go work your 9 to 5 for the white man, like everybody else does. But you run everything.
The type of confidence that drugs give you needs to be studied. Like genuinely. If you can't tell a man on drugs nothing, he's like Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Drugs turn people into Kanye West. So confident, you can't tell him nothing. It needs to be studied for real.
No, for real. You ain't got to answer
something like that. How, Sway?
How?
Like, you know
I'll never forget that.
So like, yeah.
Nah, you good. So like, we'll continue because.
Right.
Oh man. So you start at 40, go to 40 to 46. Oh man, this is real. By the way, I'm telling y'all, man.
The book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 40, and the 40 verse chapter 4, verse 40 in the Hebrew. Waya tha yawa pakwadaya thumb, like a lamasha pak thumb, labayath, atha abathum, ala payama, washasha, masha, it's like a ma'awath, wama, it's like a washa la shayam, alaha pakwada, it's like a pakwa wadaya, masha pak banya, garashan, kala, ibadath, it's like a ha'ibad, ba'ahal, mawa'ai, ashar, pakwada, masha, wa'aran, Al Paya Yahweh Wapakwa Wadaya Mashapak Banaya Mararaya Lamashapak Thumb Labaya Abathum, verse 43, Mabana Shala Shayam Shanaha Waha, it's like a Wama Ilaha Mawa Iwada, it's like a Wa'ida Bana, it's like Bun Kama, it's like a Kama Shayam, Shanaha, Call, Ha'aba, Latazaba, La'ibada, it's like a Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Yahweh, it's like a Waya Hiwa, Yah, it's like a Waya Ha Yawa, Pakwada your thumb, it's like a Pakwada your hum, Lamasha Pak thumb, Shalashath, Ala Payam, Alapyam, Wama Thayam, verse 45, Alaha Pakwadaya, Pakwadaya, Masha Pak, Banaya, Maraya, Ashar, Pakwada, Masha, Wa'aran, Al Paya, Yahweh, Ba'id, like a Bayada, Masha, verse 46, Call, Hapa Kwadaya, Hapa Kwadaya Ma, Ashar, Pakwada, Masha, Wa'aran, Wana Shaya Aya, it's like a Wana Sha Ya Aya, Yashar Ada, Alahayam, it's like a Halayam, it's like a Lama Shapathum, Wala Bayath, Abamath, it's like Abathum, Mabana, Salasham, it's like a Salashayam, Shanaha, Wa'a, it's like Wama Ailaha, Iwada, Wa'ida, Bun, Kamashyam, Shanaya, Call, Ha'aba, La'ibada, Ibada, Wa'ibadath, Masha, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, verse 48, Waya Hayawa, Pakwada, it's like a Pakwada, Yahum, Shamanath, Alapyam, Kamash, it's like a Ma'awath, Washa, Mana Yama, Al, Paya, Yahweh, Pakwada, Atham, it's like our thumb, Baya, Masha, Aisha, it's like Ayasha, it's like Ayash, I'll, Ibadath Yawa, it's like Ibadath Wa, it's like Wa'ila, Masha Awa, it's like Masha Wa, Wapakwa Dayawa, Ashar, Taza, it's like a Taza Wa, Yahweh Af Masha. Sorry, that's it.
All right, Most High Christ.
Sorry,
All right,
you said
40 to 46. How far you went? You good? Nah, that's all good. I mean, yeah, we'll just do that then.
Start going to sleep early or something. What the heck?
Nah, it's too so you'll just go Numbers chapter 4, verse 40 to 49. Actually, we'll just go all the way to chapter 5, verse 8. You just read the rest in the English. We're just gonna wrap up soon. So we start at verse 40, Baba Shah.
Numbers, chapter 4, verse 40. Even those that were numbered of them, dwelt their families by the house of their fathers, were 2,630. Verse 41. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. Verse 42. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, throughout their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 44. Even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. Verse 45. These be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hands of Moses. Verse 46. All those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered after their families and after the house of their father. Verse 47. From 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, everyone that came to the service of the ministry and service of the burden and the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 48. Even those that were numbered of them were 8,504 score. Verse 49. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, everyone according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him as the Lord commanded Moses. Numbers chapter 5, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper and everyone that hath an issue, and whosoever is defiled by the dead. Verse 3. Both male and female shall he put out, without the camp shall ye put them, that they defile not their camp, in the midst whereof I dwell. Numbers chapter 5, verse 4. And the children of Israel did so, put them out without the camp. As the Lord spake unto Moses, so did the children of Israel. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that men commit, to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty. Verse 7. Then they shall confess the sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principles thereof, and add unto it the fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed.
Right. It's the last verse.
Verse 8. But if the man have no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Lord, even to the priest, beside the ram of the atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him.
Okay, so a few things, right? So in verse 5, let's go to verse 2, right? Command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper. So leper, that would be leprosy, disease of the skin. You are pretty much like unclean. Like it's a disease pretty much. You are not allowed in the congregation, right? Just so everybody knows that, right? That they defile not their camps in the midst whereof I dwell. So this kind of goes to like just being sick in general. Like, just so everybody understands, if you are sick, you are unclean. Like you don't come to class physically, of course, because again, I mean, this one's a little bit more straightforward. Of course, if you're sick, like if I'm over here coughing and sneezing, I got the flu, I am not going to be teaching class today because, first of all, I'm unclean, both spiritually and physically. Like, I'm not going to be over here about y'all are talking. I'm over here, and he gets sick. And then he gets sick, and brother over here gets sick. And then she gets sick. My baby gets sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that, right? That one's pretty straightforward. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to go. All right. So verse 6, where it says, speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that men commit to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty, so you sin, that they shall confess their sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principle thereof, and add unto it fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed. So, what this is pretty much talking about, y'all seen like those movies, maybe like the churches, like them big like Catholic churches, and they have like, I don't know what he's called, but it's that person, like they kind of like move the little screen door and they're like confessing their sins to somebody there. I forgot what they're called. Y'all ever seen that before? Like the movies and stuff, you know what I'm talking about?
So I guess what?
It's like they have it like in those big churches or like those like more like Catholic churches. You know, go ahead, bro.
Confession booth.
Yes, it's a confession booth. It's
Oh,
like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like they'll have that. So we don't have that, of course. And here we tell you to go seek some counsel, right? I want to highlight this real quick because some people in the world, they'll read this, right? And again, don't, you know, so you don't understand. And they think, oh, you know, I sinned. All I got to do is confess my sins and I'm good. I'm going to tell you right now, it's just better you don't sin. I'm going to say right now, if for whatever reason you mess up, first of all, the Lord already know. Keep a buck with you right now. You don't even got to tell anybody. I do advise that you seek some counsel so that you don't do it again, because the Lord ain't tell you yet. So you might face some type of judgment, you know, and how that judgment is, that depends on the Lord. At that point, it's out of our hands. Our job as priests is to relay the message to you. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Now, for whatever reason, look, we all grown men and women at the end of the day. If you choose to sin, that's on you. We're trying to prevent you from doing that. But if you do, that's on you. Whatever the Lord chooses to do with you at that point, the Lord might give you a little slap on the wrist. That slap on the wrist could be a car crash, though. Just putting that out there, you know, or the Lord might not punish you yet. Lord might give you another chance. Don't get into that mentality of, oh, you know, I sinned. It's not that big of a deal. As soon as you start getting that mentality, I promise you, your life is going to go downhill very fast. I'm telling you right now, because that's what Christians do. They have this mindset of, you know, oh, I sinned. I went to church on Sunday. I'm good. But then you're going to go back to being a stripper. Like that's what be happening. Or you can go back to pimping. You can go back to, you know, I don't know, human trafficking, like some crazy stuff. Or you can just go back to celebrating modern day holidays.
Brother gonna walk out the door and hop in his Elko and go straight to the corner.
Literally.
Check on his female. You know what I'm saying? She gonna walk right out the door, go take a nap before night shift. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's
But
horrible contradiction.
Yeah, you have that mindset of, oh, you know, I sinned, I confessed my sins. I'm good now. Don't
You gotta pay.
Get in that mindset. The Lord remembers everything. The Lord knew you before you knew you. If you get what I'm telling you, all right? He knew you when you were in the womb. He knew your past life. He knew your past self. You don't even remember. We don't even remember our past selves. We don't even know. But the Lord knows, so he knows your spirit. Don't play with the Most High. That's all I'm going to say. Don't get into that mindset, because there are people who feel like, you know, they try to justify, like, oh, you know, I did this, but I can just don't sin. I promise you, it's just easier to just not do it, because you see plenty of people in the Bible alone who have done things that they weren't supposed to do, and they died, or somebody close to them died. You know what I'm saying? Or they lost something. They lost power. Their family was broken up. It's always something, man. And you see, again, order. You go out into the world, you see what happens. You're going to bump into brothers who are smoking in front of you, talking about that they are a god and they can build a planet, and they don't got to prove it to you. That's going to be you. All right. Or you have some brothers who, you know, you think because you got money, like you good, but what did you do to get that money? Not all money is good money. All right. You think you safe, but the second you decide to stand up to your oppressor, guess what? Now we call it like a public lynching. Right. Now a public lynching doesn't necessarily mean like they're literally going to lynch you, even though that stuff still happens, which is crazy. But a public lynching now could be an example of like Kyrie Irving. This is like a couple years ago when, you know, all he did, mind you, was share a video about Hebrew Israelites.
Like, if I may,
go ahead.
It was just the link.
It was literally just the link, and it was on his Instagram. That's all he did. He wasn't trying to prophesy anything. He wasn't pushing anything. Like, literally, it was just something that he saw, he was interested in, and he just put it there. That's all it was. Mind you, it's his Instagram. And the Jewish community was not having it. They made sure, like, he was suspended from games. He had to apologize to like multiple Jewish communities for just sharing something. That's all it was. Mind you, Kyrie Irving, rich, got money, right? You think he good, he's protected. They don't give a damn. At the end of the day, you might be a rich nigga, but you still a nigga to them. There are people, sadly, Hispanic men and women, who have served in Esau's military, and they got deported. That's like illegal. You can't do that, but they still do it. They don't care. Once they got what they want out of you, or you decide to go against the grain a little bit, they'll get rid of you. These people don't like you, and I need to keep emphasizing that because I see it every single day where our people, we try to assimilate with these people. They don't like us. They don't even want us here. The only time they want you is when they fetishize you, for men and women, when they want to use you for hard labor to build up what they want. I mean, literally, that's how this country was built. You get what I'm saying? So just don't do it. Don't sin. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it in the long run. Even if you live a long time, it might be a long time of sin, and you're gonna die unhappy.
Right.
I'm telling you, you don't want that. So like, that's all I got. You got anything?
No, sir. Well,
all right. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap up the class. We can close with the prayers. So yeah. All right. So Mijin, just me and the brother up here. Sorry, face me.
Life to Allah, which means to Israel.
Sorry, face me. Sorry. Sorry, face me. All right, men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
I'm sorry, step right here.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
No. These were.
Amayam Wapan Yahweh, which means to rise, stand, face the east. Go over the prayers in the Hebrew and English. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Badash, Hayah, Sumka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Dama'ah, Zaka, Hayah, Aisha, Haratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Adalanawa, Come, Call, Yawam, Salaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Salaknawa, Kabawathinawa, Mala'ah, Dabayaynawa, Malasayawan, Abah, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Ya, Ka, Kamalakwa, Allah, Atapara, Like Walamia,
Aman. Now in the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Kingdom come.
thy kingdom
Thy
come,
will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts
As we forgive our
as
debtors.
we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom
thine is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen. This is the cock, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushua.
Shah.
Shah.
Lanawa.
Talanawa.
Kach.
Akah. Akah.
Harapa'ah.
Arahah.
Call.
Ko.
Makala.
Makala.
Call.
Ko.
Wadawa.
Wadawa.
Kach.
Akah.
Ahatar. So Atahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Kamatazarayim.
Kach.
Akah.
Lahaquayim.
Laquayim.
Hamathiam.
Mathiam.
Kach.
Akah.
Harakawah.
Rakawah.
Tama'ala.
Tama'ala.
Garshan.
Garshan.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushua.
The water of
The water Aman. Akah is the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The name Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please
Please
give us the power.
give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal
All manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them
To
out.
cast them
In
out
the name
in the name
of
of
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Yashra'ala.
Barak Allah.
Abayah.
Abayah.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahushai.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Aman. What we just said was, Lord,
Lord.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
bless us
Bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school
and the school.
in the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Yenya.
Yenya.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Yan.
Yan.
Ba'ah.
Ba'ah.
Zarya.
Zarya.
Zarya. Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shah.
Shah.
Yam.
Yam.
Ba'aratza.
Ba'aratza.
Yan.
Yan.
Mawat.
Mawat.
Galka.
Galka.
Alyanawam.
Alyanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana.
Ana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Nawam.
Nawam.
Bala'ah.
La'ah.
Yeshan.
Yeshan.
Shawamar.
Shamar.
Yisra'ala.
Yisra'ala.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Marka.
Marka.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Yad.
Yad.
Yemimka.
Yemimka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Ashama.
Ashama.
La'ah. Ka. Bayarak. Balayala. Hawa. Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Paul.
Paul.
Rai.
Rai.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Za'afka.
Aka.
Wa'afka.
Aka.
Mayatha.
Micah.
Why?
Why?
I will love.
I will love. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help
My help
cometh from the Lord,
comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and
which
earth.
made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
shade
Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The Lord-
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
For
forth
this time forth
and even
and even
forevermore.
forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Al-Dami Alakah.
all dami yalaka,
Al-Taka Arash.
all taka arash,
Al-Tashakwat.
all tashakwat,
All.
all
Kayana.
kayana,
Ayawabika.
yebika,
Ma.
yama,
Yawan.
yawan,
Ash.
ash,
Alaimaka.
alaimaka,
Yarwamya.
yaryoma,
Yarwayamwa.
yaryomwa,
Sawada.
sabada,
Tha.
baita,
Yaitisawah.
yatiswa,
Altisapawanika.
unika,
Marwa.
mara,
Wa.
lakawa,
Wanakakinum.
kakina,
Goya.
goya,
Wala'a.
wala,
Zakar.
yazkar,
Sham.
sham,
Yashra'ala.
Yashra'ala,
Awada.
abda,
Kaya.
kaya,
Nawa Aitisawah.
nawatiswa,
Laba.
laba,
Yakadwa.
yakadwa,
Ayaka.
ayaka,
Marya.
orya,
Wahwa.
rafa,
Ahoya.
ahoy,
Wam.
wam,
Shemai.
Shemai,
Alayam.
alayam,
Hawa.
wa,
Hawaba.
awab,
Hagarium.
goryam,
Gabal.
ball,
Waimawan.
one,
Waimalak.
wamala,
Halashat.
alsha,
Am Yashabia.
am shabi,
War.
taz of war,
Gamashawar.
gamashawar,
Nalawa.
nalawa,
Aimam.
aimam,
Hayawa.
aywa,
Zarawai.
zorawai,
Kabunya.
Labunya,
Lawat.
lawat,
Salah.
salah,
Aisha.
aisha,
Lahum.
laham,
Kamadian.
kamadian,
Kasaya.
kasaya,
Sarah.
sarah,
Kayabian.
kayebian,
Call.
kor,
Yashwan.
yashwan,
Samawa.
shamwa,
Ayan.
ayan,
Dara.
dara,
Haywa.
aywa,
Daman.
laman,
Latama.
ladma,
Shayathamwa.
shaitamwa,
Da.
da,
Yamawa.
yamawa,
Kaira.
ra,
Kazabak.
kazabak,
Kazabak. Kazazomanai.
kazamanai,
Call Nasiakamwa.
koi nasiakamwa,
Shar.
shar,
Marwa.
marwa,
Rasha.
yarusha,
Nanawa.
nanawa,
Ah.
ah,
Nawa.
nawa,
Alahayim.
alahayim,
Alahaya.
alahaya,
Shayathamwa.
shaitamwa,
Kagagla.
kagagla,
Kwash.
kwash,
Punya.
punya,
Kawaka'a.
waka'a,
Kaash.
ash,
Kabaira.
ira,
Ira.
ira,
Kalaba.
agalaba,
Kalahat.
salah,
Yum, Kun, Datma,
Dharma,
Irika, Sa, Wapaka, Sabahalam, Mala'a, Yahum, Palawan, Waya Bakwaswa, Shunka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Waya Bahawa, Waya Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Waya Tha, Shunka, Yahawah, Labaka, Aliwan, Alcohol, Paratazar.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo.
Thine
enemies.
Make
a tumult. They that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty
They
counsel.
have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
And
Consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
Come.
And let's cut them off.
Let's cut them off.
From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. But so also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As to the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished that endure. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zaid. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Almun. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God. In possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame. They may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
This is a blessing in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yahushai.
Yahushai,
Wama Yaka'ala.
Wa'alahayim,
Wa'alahayim. Matzab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Alawapia. Asaranya. Hakwatazayanya. Hatahayoyam. Wa'akwatyan. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. The water. Aman.
Now in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. All right, so these are the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all living things. It's like it. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils. And curses. And punishment. And destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evil. And curses. And punishment. And destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasure of the rich. Of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils. And curses. And punishment. And destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. It's like it. And the nations. And their drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments. Of our enemies. Amalek synagogues. And armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Posse Comitatus. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy.
Air Force,
Marines,
Wall
Street, open up the internet,
and
the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. Always. So be it. Sorry, face me. Sorry. Step over here. Sorry. All right, men of Israel, we're just going to give one quick salute to the teachers. Men of Israel, Amijim Shabbat, Amijim, Barak,
Yahweh Shimi, Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shimi, Yahweh Shabbat. All right, Yajmatah, class dismissed. Yeah. Oh, this concludes the service. Go ahead. Just asking, does anybody want to be anointed? Good. Okay. I'll sign Christ. All right.